What's up guys, Vizais here, and in today's video we will have a pretty different video. We are going to be analyzing a pro game, going more in depth on the draft, how do they play around their win conditions, we will discuss the pick and bans, and we will learn how League of Legends works at a very profound level. So if you want to improve your understanding of the game, deepen your knowledge and learn, make sure you stay till the end. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to make sure 100% that you don't miss any bit of content on how to get better in League of Legends. Let me know if in the comments below if this kind of content is fine and is good for you, if you like this kind of content and you would like to see more of this kind of content on this channel, as this is the first time that I do this kind of pro review publicly. Enjoy the video. We're going to be analyzing Fnatic versus Misfits. Let's see how this is going to go. Let's see the draft. Let's see how this is going to go. Right now, they ban Azir, they ban Lucian, they ban Renata. Pretty good picks, just because they probably want to pick something on the blue side first pick, and they don't really want to get answered with Lucian, Nami, or like Azir and another AD carry or stuff like that. So when you're playing on blue side, you can actually play the bans accordingly based on what you want to pick first pick. And right here, they basically, when you play on red side, right now, Fnatic, what they should do, they should just ban first pick champions. It's very simple. Yumi is a very good champion. Flex pick, well, not flex pick, but very versatile. Sylas is also a flex pick. Lulu is just an overall good ban. They actually end up pick Poppy. This is, I would say, because of the last games that the people played, and they got Poppy as a priority pick. So right now they just first pick. They will probably play something. I don't know if they take CV right here. I will definitely not pick the support here. Maybe just pick the maybe just pick the AD carry right here and then jungle or something. Yeah, Trundle works really well here against Poppy. And then right here I would probably go for like Sivir or something. It depends if they want Sivir or Zeri. They can also pick exactly. I mean, yeah, Zeri is probably good into Sivir, right? So that's why. And right here we expect Sivir with Ornn or something, or I don't know. Just it could be also like right here Sivir and then support. But I wouldn't really pick support here because there are so many options that the support has. I wouldn't really pick support here. I would probably pick either the mid laner or like Ornn, exactly. So just Ornn, and then third pick, I don't think I would pick support, even though they can. I would probably pick the mid laner here, maybe Orianna or something like this, things like that. Could also Azir is banned. Okay, Gwen is fine, so they can actually pick for the Ornn. That's fine. Let's see what they're going to ban right here. So theoretically, it's going to be, so they want to ban mid laners. They banned Talia. Okay, those guys needs to ban like what, support and mid laner. So I don't know if you can ban humanoid, because this guy plays a lot of champions. He's actually been very consistent in the past couple of seasons, really. Like, the guy is like pretty good at the game. They banned the Akali for the VTO. He's pretty good on her, from what I know. Ari for humanoid again, and right here I don't know what they're going to really end up picking, but theoretically they should pick their I would pick support maybe on the last pick. I don't think I would pick support on I don't think I'll pick. Okay, so they just pick support right now, I see. So interesting that they pick Nautilus, because it's Poppy and it's Sivir, so Nautilus is not the best thing in the world that you can do. But I mean, what can you pick right here? Because if you pick an enchanter like Janna, it doesn't work really well with the Zeri anyways, and especially against Sivir, you're just going to get pushed in. But with Nautilus, at least you're going to have a reliable engage. Just because Trundle doesn't really have a reliable engage, Gwen doesn't really have a reliable engage, so they just need something like Alistar, Nautilus, Leona on support, and you don't really want to pick Leona into Poppy, or you just pick like the Nautilus right here. What they could have done, they could have also picked Braum on 3, so they can actually counter the Ornn, but they knew that having a counter pick on the top lane and just getting perma prio on top lane is like much more important. So that's basically what they were saying here. Interesting, they're like hovering the NE right here. So they picked Leona. This is very interesting. I think that what I would have picked in this case is, I mean, maybe Janna is really good, because I mean, with Sivir, right, instead of going Leona. Now look at this, Janna with Corki and with Sivir, and they have Poppy and Ornn. It really feels like it's Poggers Janna here. Because into Nautilus, the Sivir can just tank the hook, right? They can just scale. If they really want to, they can just go Guardians on Janna. And I feel like Janna here is like super crazy OP. especially because Trundle is completely useless against Janna, and Gwen against Janna is also like whatever. Zeri can't do much against like long range stuff. So this is pretty good team composition. They're just going to play 4-0-1 the Misfits gaming, I feel like. They have the Corki that is probably going to run TP, and he will win against Orianna split push after an item and a half pretty much. Sivir is going to end up staying mid in the mid game. The Poppy and Leona will hover mid lane. And then what Fnatic should do, I feel like they should win their laning phases, because in my book they get outscaled by a lot. Orianna gets outscaled really hard. Zeri gets outscaled really hard in this composition. Like Zeri is going to hit the Poppy, Leona, and Ornn, which is tough, and Sivir is going to hit a Trundle and a Nautilus. But Sivir is just going to melt those guys, I feel like. I don't think this is going to be pretty hard game, really. I think it's going to be pretty easy for... I mean, Fnatic, if they want to win this game, they should just win early. That's really what it is. If they scale, I feel like if Misfits just waits, it's just going to be pretty hard for the Fnatic. So after like 27-28 minutes mark, I feel like it's very hard to win against that team composition. So we'll see if they play really aggressive. They have Healy-Sank, they have what, Upset. Like those players, they just like play super aggressive early on. Usually they're really smart at the game. So they should be able to actually pull this off, this draft. I mean, the thing is, in my opinion, Fnatic got outdrafted in this game. I feel like this team composition is much more reliable and better because they don't really need to do or make something happen in the early game. But then again, like, it depends, because if they know how to play, Orianna will get perma prio mid, perma prio top, Wunder against Dignar. I feel like Trundle is like Trundle against Poppy, it's kind of whatever. It really depends on his lane, on his priors. Bot lane is also getting priority relatively easy. I feel like it will depend if they leash. If the any of the bot lane leash, that's going to end up happening and giving the other bot lane the prior. So if the Sivir, if Neon is going to leash, Zeri with Nautilus will probably just get prior. The other way around works at the same time as well. If Zeri is going to leash, Sivir will get prior. Sivir should just start with W, I feel like. And then just push. We can see that Neon just goes for the Ghost because he knows that this is not a kill lane. When you play Sivir, Sivir is actually a very weak champion until like 1 item and a half. She's really strong after 2 items. Okay, Healy. Okay, this is like Healy special. I really love this guy. He's like the support that I really love the most because he has my playstyle. I would extremely like instantly flash there as well if it was me. Right now he probably has Hextech Flash. Okay, he doesn't have Hextech Flash, so I don't know if he went for Stopwatch. Yeah, he went for Stopwatch for the dive potential. But right now the Sivir doesn't really have Flash, and we play a matchup Nautilus Trundle against Sivir without Flash. Trundle that is end up pathing to bot lane. So we'll see what pathing this Trundle does. I think he's going to do red buff into Wolves, into Blue, into Gromp, something like this, or maybe red buff into Wolves, into pathing slowly onto the bot lane. We can see that the Poppy just did the Raptors first. They're playing really aggressive on the bot lane, so it really feels like so we can see Prio top, Prio mid, Prio bot. Exactly as I said, 3 lanes with Prio. They need to win the early game. If they know how to play really well, this guy gets called, so this is very good. They just committed to a very safe playstyle. I feel like they can win this game just by scaling. But Upset and Humanoids, they can get the big CS lead on bot lane and mid lane. And I feel like it's also pretty easy to dive this thing comes. Like diving Sivir without flash, especially with the call, not having the blade, the 80 extra health right here, this is going to end up being like super bad. Plus this guy doesn't have exhaust, so he has to really be careful. Upset, what Upset is going to do right now, I feel like he's just going to like hard push the wave. Just going to hard push the wave, and he doesn't even care. Because Sivir is going to lose a lot of minions. She has 8 minions right now, Upset has like 15. This is like really bad, I don't know what they are doing. Yeah, okay, this is good. Did you guys see what the Trundle did? So he literally just walked up and he watched the Sivir and then he just backed up. He didn't really actually want to dive. He just wanted to zone Sivir out of the minions. And right now this is really worth it. Yes, we lost the flash of the Trundle, but look at the Sivir. Sivir has 10 farm against 18 farm of the Zeri. So yes, we lost the flash into the jungle, but who cares? Like, legit, who cares? Corki, Poppy, Sivir, Leona can never kill the Trundle and evade in the jungle. The bot lane will perma get priority, mid lane will perma get priority. The fact that he loses the flash in the jungle, it doesn't mean anything, really. Right now, Sivir lost a lot of, well, she didn't really lose experience, but she lost a lot of pressure. She lost a lot of HP, and right now she's just going to get pushed in completely into the tower, and she's going to be behind the minions the whole game. So I feel like you losing the flash with the Trundle right here is very, 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 very small. It doesn't matter at all. Okay, let's see. Okay, will Humanoid just push this wave? I think he should just recall here, no? Will he stay? He'll probably just look to push. Trundle is also hovering. He's not really gankable by the Poppy, so he's probably just going to look to push. Yeah, bot lane is really doomed. Like, no one has 18 farm. Like, this is just Trundle. This is just Trundle. Like a byproduct of Razork being where he should be. Top lane is just island. We know that the Gwen is going to have prio over the Ornn early on. I don't think any solo kills should happen. Like, imagine mid having CS lead, top having CS lead, bot having CS lead. I think they are already... Like, look at this gold. So it's 600 gold in 4 minutes. So 600 gold early on in 4 minutes. It's like crazy. Is this draft diff or what? Like, they're really behind already. They're already behind. I mean, it's okay to be a bit behind in this team composition, it feels like, but... Yeah, I feel like what Trundle did right there is like really good. Sivir, because Sivir is the main win condition that they had. Corki is win condition after 30 minutes plus. Sivir is win condition after like 16 minutes. So this is what Trundle knew that he has to do. What Razork and Upset and Healy saying, they basically wanted to completely screw up this Sivir. So they can't really do anything. I'm wondering if they're going to freeze here. The Poppy is really preparing for it. Yeah, they're going to freeze and Poppy is probably going to just stay on the bot lane. So Poppy can actually exactly help them to crush. Yeah, Poppy did a really great job here. If this is in solo queue and you play Sivir and you need your jungle to actually crush this, your jungle is probably not going to come, and this is a very doomed position. And in solo queue, oh, ulti? Okay, he just chunks him. Interesting. So this is a very good ulti by Humanoid, because I feel like he doesn't really need his ultimate to pressure, because with Trundle, Poppy don't think is very killable in the jungle. She's just probably going to get prio over the Poppy jungle anyway, so he just ulted the Corki just so he has pressure. Right now Corki will be low HP into the tower, he has no TP, he has no potions right now, no refillable potion being down. So what is going to end up happening is that Orianna is just going to push permanently on mid lane, get plates, get a lot of pressure, and the lane is just going to be extremely difficult. Corki is just going to recall right now, and we can see that Orianna, Humanoid, has constantly prio. He can get Scuttle, he can get Vision, he can get the push, he can get the plate, he can get whatever he wants. And the Corki is super smart, staying in the mid lane. So we can see that what Corki does right now, he's fake recalling. So he stayed in Fog of War right here, just so he actually waited Orianna to commit to pushing, so then he can get some minis into the tower. Because if you recall as Corki and Orianna pushes, you just lose all of the wave. So he just stayed in Fog of War, he did the fake recall, Orianna ended up pushing, and then the Corki can get access to some minis as well. Interesting that the Poppy is looking to put a pinker right here. Maybe this is like not a good gank. He's just going to look to push the wave probably here, because 2v2 they lose quite hard at this point in time. Yeah, they just push and they just back. Like, do you guys see what I mean with the team composition? They just have to scale. Like, we saw the Poppy trying to cover the bot lane to actually crush the wave. Mid lane as well, she covered it again. Like, in those kind of team compositions, when you require yourself to scale a lot, you need to have a jungle in like super high MMR competitive. Like, if you don't have a good communication with the jungle, you're just going to be screwed, really, because you're not going to be able to fix wave states without the jungle. But obviously at this MMR, like, junglers are like extremely good and they know a lot about the game, so yeah, it's quite easy. The Orianna just commits to our Archangel playstyle right here. Very interesting. Very interesting, because it's probably going to be a super late game. I mean, she could have also gone for like no tier and then go for Ludens and, you know, Shadow Flame and stuff like that. But since it's a Corki and Sivir, this game is probably going to go later on, so she's thinking about that. Beautiful stuff by the Upset here. It's going to be interesting what they're going to be contesting. So they are already 1k down. 8 minutes 1k down. And the Poppy is starting it. Oh my god, they are starting, so they are kind of forcing it. And it's interesting that Sivir is also moving towards mid lane. I really don't like this. Sivir is moving towards mid lane. I mean, they kind of need... If they get this Herald, it's really good. Because they can get lots of plates and they can actually make sure they scale. They could have also gave this up and then just Sivir goes on her lane, give this up, Corki gets her farm and we just scale. But yeah, this worked mainly because Upset was in base. So this play worked mainly because the AD carry had tempo advantage on Upset. Right now Upset is like really far ahead in CS and really far ahead in XP. But the problem is that we lost this fight right here. It's a good trade-off for Neon, a little bit coin flip because, I mean, if the play doesn't really work, he's just going to lose a lot on bot lane, but it really feels like it's worth it because he had his ultimate up, so he knew that if he goes there, he's most likely going to get an assist, and it's competitive, so you know that people are going to follow you. So at the end of the day, he forced a little bit, but this really ended up working. Yeah, I feel like with those kind of plays, when you play Sivir with Leona and you really want to just scale, I feel like going for TP is also pretty okay in this current meta against those kind of team compositions, because even if you get chunked at level 2, level 3, you can always TP back with Sivir, right? So I feel like on Ezreal and Sivir, TP is still okay. Because it didn't feel like the Ghost was so helpful. I mean, yes, in the later stages, Ghost is like really good. But then again, like you just want to survive the early game, so TP is going to help you to survive in the early game more. And I'm also thinking about the exhaust on Leona. I would probably also go exhaust on Leona right here. Also, Guardians on Leona is fine in this case, since you just want to play with the Sivir, you're going to get pushed in and you're not really going to do anything on the map, like on the lane. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, so a bit of pause here. Yeah, because at the same time, Leona wants to roam, so you need Glacial Augment and you need Ignite, but on the other hand, like if you want to play with Sivir and you want to give her the farm and just make sure she's protected and she's safe, then you just want to get the Guardians in. Okay, super good play right here. They just end up walking up. Okay. Nautilus ulti. Healy is here as well. Upset should be stronger. Neon is here. Ooh. Yeah, well, this fight is over. Yeah, I don't think they could win this. I mean, Sivir is completely useless compared to Zeri early on. Like, guys, Sivir, at one item, she can do stuff. But right now, if you compare the AD carries, this guy is not really strong. Sivir is really useless. Really useless. Zeri is very strong compared to... Yeah, this is just so bad. This is really bad. Fnatic got a huge advantage. This is what they needed. They have 2k gold, 2.2k gold right now. This is what they needed. They needed the lead in the early game. We knew it. And they got it. Okay. Yeah. This is pretty forced. Nautilus is also pathing from base to top lane. Yeah, I don't know why they are forcing that like this. Don't think they can really contest much with this team composition. This is really good play, so we got some money on Neon because of that Herald. So at the end of the day, he passed towards mid lane, he loses a little bit of experience on bot lane, but he still gets the gold. Okay, Healy Sync is probably dead here. Nice. This is huge. Oriana Shockwave? Humanoid had like 5 seconds on the ultimate. This was actually really close. This is really good kill actually. This is ultra good. What? Or nulls? Okay, huge. This is huge. They can win the game. This is really huge. So they are scaling better and Neon got double. This is very winnable. Okay, the game is just winnable. Corki should play top, Ornn bot, Sivir mid. We play 1-3-1. They should just play safe. So what should happen? Sivir should just wave clear on the mid lane. Corki should just push the wave and buy blue trinket and just put the blue trinket around this area. I think that Ornn is just going to wave clear. I don't think he should fight Gwen at all. He's not going to get over on bot. He's not going to get over on top lane against Trundle, Zeri. Like they are safe on the side lanes. So right now, I feel like what they should be doing is that they should just play safe and scale and wave clear. What Fnatic should do, they should probably just make plays around Trori, Oriana, Shockwave, and Pillar, and just Nautilus hook if he hits something. They really want to make sure they avoid doing this, like Fnatic, because this is really bad. Getting outscaled by Sivir and giving kills like this is like really not good. So yeah, Fnatic is probably going to get vision, try to force stuff on the map, just like push the advantage, because they will know that if they don't push, the game is just over. And Misfits know that. Misfits know that Fnatic has to do something right now. So they're just going to put defensive vision. I feel like the vision line should be like here, like maybe a ward here, a ward here in the middle, and then maybe a ward here. That's all, like this line, right? And then you just play safe. You just play like right here. Pop is going to hover here with you. Sivir is going to wave clear. You just protect this tower. And it really feels like you just want to keep this tower like for as much as possible right now at this point. Because the only way the Fnatic can win is if they force plays on the side lanes with Trundle. And Humanoid and Corki, it feels like they are isolated. I feel like Trundle should have been top right now, no? Like Trundle should have been top right here to cover Humanoid, not to play around the Wunder. Wunder is also really ahead, but I feel like he should just be left on the island. Yeah, he's just going to transition it. He got the tower on bot lane because of the Trundle pressure, and he's going to just transition it towards the top lane here. Yeah, this is very interesting. Poppy goes in. Upset is here, hitting. Right now, Neon has one item, so okay, he just got caught. Yikes! It really feels like the jungle of Misfits is a little bit uncoordinated with the team, because this is the second time when he died. So it's going to be very difficult if they keep doing this and give kills, like random kills. So it was first Humanoid got caught on the mid lane for no reason, and then right now the jungle of Misfits just died. Right now they're just going to force the Herald. Yeah, they all win. So look how strong Trundle is. Like, he's facing literally everything, but it doesn't matter because they don't have enough damage. Like, Corki doesn't really do much, and then Sivir doesn't really do much yet. Maybe if they had like a mage on mid lane, like maybe they had like, I don't know, maybe Cassiopeia on mid lane was good here, so you can actually melt the Trundle and Nautilus and create space into team fights. But they wanted to pick Corki. I think they picked Corki on what, on 3 maybe? Did they pick Corki on 3 or did they pick Corki on 5? Because obviously picking Corki on 3 is fine. Okay, there's a lot of fighting right here. Neon. Yeah, I think they're just going to lose that. Zeri is still stronger than Sivir. Okay. Let's see. Healy? Healy Zang! Oh my god! Poppy is just cracked. Oh my god, Poppy is just cracked, man. Is Leona dead here or what? Yeah, better support wins. Healy Zang is better. Corki is with the package? Healy! Oh my god. Healy Zonias? Oh my, he got popped. Wunder? Zarazor Q? Oh my god, Corki? Is Corki balanced? Yeah, he's balanced. If he wasn't balanced, he would get minimum a triple. Okay, beautiful Zonias. Everyone has stoppages. Do you guys see that? So, guys, tell me, in SoloQ, how many times do you see stoppages? Like, I feel like in SoloQ, no one takes the stopwatch, but in LCS, LEC, like, it feels like people just take it. Like, it's just because they know that it's like kind of bad to take Hextech Flash and like Biscuits, and because they just play safe, right? So getting a perfect timing, getting the stopwatch is going to end up giving you more chances to get a dive off or survive a dive or make a play. So just getting the extra stopwatch is really what it pays off. And mainly, like, a lot of supports and a lot of top laners, like when they have like 2 items in LEC, LCS, and they know that it's a big objective fight, they just like buy the stopwatch instantly. So they can actually secure themselves an objective, even if it's like after the second item, getting a stopwatch. Usually in SoloQ doesn't happen too much, like not many people buy it. Okay. Wunder? Upset, another kill for Upset. Okay, Wunder gets it. Kiting, Neon is kiting back. Can't really do much. Ornn is here very late to the party. Yeah, Fnatic is going to get the tower mid lane. This is huge. This is really huge. Very huge. Very huge. That's nice for them. Corki has enough wave clear to just defend mid. I don't think they can get mid tower anymore, can they? Yeah, I don't think they can get mid tower right now. Difficult game. So right, what happened here? So Healy tried to hook. Okay, Poppy double dude. Healy tried to ulti. Cancel the Poppy's ulti. Then Peely located. Use the for the slow. Backed off. Then one more hook before he died. He bought a lot of time. And then Mersa just died as well, right here. It's going to be interesting how this game is going to go really. Because right now it feels like they still have a chance. Like Misfits still has a chance. They are 5k gold down. I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. 5k gold down. Come on. 5k gold down. They're just going to group top, take top lane. It's going to be rough. And I think that should Sivir go for rapid fire cannon here or what? Like should Sivir go for it? Cause she has PD. PD against Zeri, Nautilus, Oriana. But at the and Gwen. But at the same time, I don't know, man. Cause yeah, they just lost. Yeah. Yeah, they just lost. Humanoid! Shockwave on the guy. And right now they don't even take the inhib because they know that taking the inhib against Sivir is extremely stupid. In this particular case, because she has 2 items up. Kraken Slayer, Corki with Hydra as well. So the amount of wave clear that they have is just unbelievable. So just getting double inhib here is like super stupid. So they just like back off, take the Nash. I think they should force Misfits because they are super behind. I think they should really force right now. Yeah. Yeah. He really had to do this. He really had to do this. The game is like super hard right now. The game is extremely hard right now. Game is over. Game is super over. Game is extremely over. Oh, they force? Yeah, this is a good force. They have to force. Fnatic has like 2k gold, each of them. If they win a fight, it's now. This is a winning fight. Yeah, they don't win this. Yeah, they can't win. I think they played too aggressive in the early game. I think they forced too many plays. They forced too many plays with this team composition. Poppy got caught a little bit too much. At the same time, I feel like on the bot lane they could have played it much better and not get cheesed. I feel like the cheese when Healy Sang just flashed on the Sivir, it was like pretty bad because they got so much of that. Sivir was super behind from that play. Then they get Herald. I think that it was a good rotation. Misfits got Herald, but then again, it didn't really matter at all. Like they are 13k gold down, man, and also they are 7 towers down. Look at the upset. Like upset is like melting. Like Zeri is so good in competitive. Everyone picks Zeri, man. Everyone picks Zeri. Do they play in 12-15 or 12-14? What? Oh my god, upset. This guy is cracked. Okay. Yeah, it's over. Upset is here, guys. I see. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Healy! Healy's cracked, man. He's just cracked. Can they end? Can they really end here? Or what? I don't know. I don't know if they can end. Yeah, they can't end, but the game is like super impossible to win right now. It will be very interesting. Yeah, it's Neon is trying to like get as much as possible on the side lanes. It's going to be very, very difficult for him right now. Yeah, Upset is just running it down here. Like he can do whatever he wants with Cleanse Flesh and Bloodline up. And right now he just goes in. He just wants to like boom W. Like how much damage the W of the Zeri does. This shit is broken, man. Please, guys, play Zeri in SoloQ. Yeah, He's also laughing. He's like, the fuck I'm doing whatever I want right now. Those guys are so bad. He's so strong right now. He has Bloodthirster, four items. Game is just over. Game is just over. Nah, it's just done. I don't think they can do much. Yeah, it's GG. There is no way they can do, even with the amount of wave clear that they have. I feel like they played too aggressive in the early game. But I feel like the draft was definitely winnable. I actually feel like the Misfits played a lot worse than Fnatic, and that's why they lost. It's not because of the draft. Both drafts were fine, and I actually think that Misfits draft was better. So yeah, that's pretty much the game for this one. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like those kind of videos, please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. So if you want to see more videos like this, if you want to see me making content like this, please make sure you comment to the video and let me know if this was helpful for you. Let me know if you like this kind of content, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.